Hi, this is Chef Zach with Food U, and we're going to begin our turkey series today. Got this wonderful 15-pound bird I'm going to do for you today, and if you have something smaller like a chicken, the same recipe is applicable, just reduce it based upon weight. Like if you have a 5-pound chicken, just cut the recipe in a third and you're good to go. This is all going to start off with a brine, which a brine is very important because, I'm sure everyone at some point in their life has had a dry turkey before. A brine is what helps prevent that because the salt just helps retain moisture into the turkey itself while you're cooking, so you'll have a nice juicy bird. We're going to start off with, this is going to be an apple cider based brine. So I've got a gallon of apple cider right here, going into the pot. Alright, another important trick you can do with this, because you have equal parts apple cider and water. So I'm going to take this bad boy, I'm going to refill the whole thing with water. Alright, got the water, and we're going back into the pot. Alright, now, time for all the spicy goodness. Now this is a blend of everything together. I'm just going right into the pot with it. One of those. And now we're just going to whisk everything together right quick to incorporate it. Now you'll notice in the recipe it calls for whole cinnamon, cloves, and anise. If you don't have it whole, you can use ground, but just half the amount that it says in the recipe. I'm feeling pretty good about that right now, so we're going to take this over to the stove and get this going. Alright, Chef Zach and stove. And I had our mix going for about 20 minutes. What you're kind of looking for is it to simmer or boil, and you want the sugar and salt to dissolve in it. So you're not just having granules throughout the whole thing. And big step that helps out with that is whisking on a regular basis, or you're just gonna have salt and sugar at the bottom just burning. So whisk away. Now that I've got this done, I'm gonna go ahead and let this cool down to room temperature. That is also an important step of if you add your bird into it hot, that's gonna start slowly cooking your bird. You don't want that right now. We're not at the cooking step. So I'll let this go for a bit, and then we'll put the bird in. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back. We've got our brine cooled down a bit, so now it's time to give the bird a bath. Just gonna take the whole thing, and into the pot it goes. Carefully, you don't want to be splashing everything everywhere. Big thing is you just want to make sure this is submerged. Now you'll kind of notice, if you come in here a bit, the bird floats a little bit. That's because of salt content in it. There's one of two things you can do for this. You can either have something weigh it down to make sure it goes, but in a pot this size I'm going to have issues with that. So, paper towel. Paper towel is going to absorb the brine and have it over it, but it's not going to harm the bird or do anything wrong with it. So we're just going to put some paper towel on top, like so. Now I'm going to wash my hands before I start grabbing anything else. Hands are clean, we're good to go. I'm going to slap my handy dandy lid on this, open my cooler, and in the bird goes. I'm gonna close that door. Bird's gonna take a nap for about the next 24 hours. So, I'll see you tomorrow for the next step in our series.